Hey guys, it's Gabby and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the Courtyard Makeover Part 2. In my last video, I showed you all how we were able to completely start off with a fresh new canvas for this courtyard. I also took you along for how we decided to plan out the courtyard, the landscaping, as well as adding lighting and painting the courtyard and painting the concrete floor. So if you're interested in learning how we did any of that, definitely check out that previous video. Before we get started, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below with what you guys think, and as always, be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of my content. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so we are getting ready to unpackage the lounge that we got from Overstock. First thing you do is you read the instructions.
Instructions are for losers. The table.
I have at this point gone ahead and set up the furniture, and now it is finally time to start putting everything together. I kind of started this a little late and I'm super scared that it's about to get scorching hot, so I'm just gonna jump right into this. I actually went to Lowe's yesterday and picked up some plants that I want to show you, so I'm gonna do a little mini haul. These are the plants that I picked up yesterday from Lowe's. I got 2 ferns. I also ended up getting these 2 plants. They are called Blizzard Sandwort. I also got some of these. I've seen these throughout the year and I think they are so pretty. So when I saw them at Lowe's, I definitely had to pick them up. This is called Silver Carpet Big Ears. It kind of actually reminds me of Kyrie. This is going in a pot. And then for my herb garden, I got a couple of herbs. I ended up going with 2 rosemarys as well as a dill. I also got a blueberry plant. I need to go pick up some more, but before I head over to the other store, I'm gonna go ahead and remulch because this is what the courtyard is looking like. In my last video, you all were asking a lot about this fountain. I picked it up from Lowe's, but it's not for sale anymore. I cannot find it. I'll try to find one that is similar and link it down below, but I think I also got a couple of questions about this. This is a Japanese maple tree. It is my pride and joy. It is beautiful. The other thing we have added is this little like bug zapper thing. We get a lot of mosquitoes, especially in the summer, and so this has been a game changer. I really like it. Not to say that it's foolproof because mosquitoes are ruthless, but this definitely helps. And then this is what the rest of my garden is looking like. So far we ended up replacing those petunias with like this grass. I don't know what this is called. If I know the name, I'll link it below, but this grows like weeds. And then those are my hydrangeas. Somebody said hydrangeas grow really big, and they do. However, I don't think these will, just because I think they get a little bit too much sun. So I don't know how big they'll get or if they'll even do well. My hostas are growing back. I'm gonna go ahead and start mulching, and then when it's really hot, I'm gonna run to the store and bring you guys with me. As I go in, I'm also gonna go ahead and add these solar panel lights that I picked up from Walmart. They're really good quality. Like I said, they're solar power, so they'll come on at night. Lighting is like the jewelry of a garden. You don't necessarily need it, but when you add it, it looks really, really good. This is what it's looking like so far. There's just something about mulch that completes a garden. Okay, bringing out the Big Daddy shovel. Alright, so you always want to kind of like squeeze it out. Up 2 mints and some chamomile.
Yeah.
All right, so we're picking up some all-purpose stone so that we can make sure that the soil is draining well. Ended up deciding to grab these pots for the front yard. And yeah, time to check out. So we actually ended up burning this rug with an old fire pit that we had. So to cover it, we got this rug from Target. It's a little bit smaller and it's a darker color, so it should be able to hide the dirt a little bit easier. So as I mentioned, this outdoor patio set is actually from Overstock. At this point, it's actually been about a year. So you can see that it's a little bit weathered, but I personally like it. It comes with these white cushions that are washable, and we decided to decorate it with these pillows that we picked up from Home Goods. So if your backyard is anything like ours, we get a lot of mosquitoes, and so we decided to create a planter tiki torch situation. I went ahead and filled a bucket with some concrete so that I can create a stand for the tiki torch, and while that was drying, we created a drainage hole in the pot that we picked up from Home Goods. To put it together, it was super simple. We threw in some rocks to create drainage for the plants that we were gonna put in. Then we put in the tiki torch and filled the rest up with dirt, and then we decided to put in this plant. This was a super simple and easy DIY, and be sure to stick around to the end for the final reveal. One of the things that I really wanted to include in this garden was a vegetable herb area. So we found this here wooden box planter set from Aldi, surprisingly, and my husband was able to set it up for me. I'm not gonna lie, this is the second time that I set up this herb garden because the first time was a complete fail. So let me share some of the tips that I have for you all if you decide to get this planter set. It already comes with drainage holes, which is great, but you also want to make sure that you install rock as a first layer to provide for additional drainage for the plants. I also went ahead and added mulch once I finished planting everything. Adding mulch is gonna help keep your soil moist and prevent your plants from dying. And once I finished with that little garden area, I went ahead and laid out the rest of the decorations. I picked this up from Home Goods maybe a couple of years ago, and this has been a staple in my garden. As a final touch, we decided that we wanted to watch movies out here in the courtyard, so we went ahead and got a projector and a screen from Amazon. We connect our Fire Stick, that way we can access all the movies and shows we want to watch, and I'm not gonna lie, this has been a complete game changer. I will be sure to link everything down below for y'all. It is finally time to show y'all the final reveal, but before I do, I want to take you back to what this courtyard looked like before. All of the landscaping was completely overgrown, the floors were gross, and overall, the space just needed some help. And with just a little bit of TLC, we were able to transform the courtyard into this. hope you all enjoyed this courtyard makeover, and I hope that it provided you with inspiration for your own outdoor space. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below with what you guys think, and as always, be sure to hit subscribe so that you don't miss any of the fun projects I have coming up. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!